In this video, I will be explaining the basics of the game, giving advice for newer players who have just recently started playing and want to know how to get started. So let's begin! Welcome to Trove! Trove is a voxel-based MMORPG developed by Trion Worlds. However, it's not your standard WoW-style MMO and takes a very unique spin on the genre. When you start, you'll be thrown into the tutorial world to learn the basic controls. These tutorials are very informative and you should follow them as they teach you the basics of the game really well. Once you have beaten the tutorial world and teleported to the hub world, carry on with the tutorials in the top right corner. They'll teach you the many things you can do in the game whilst levelling up your first class to at least level 10. The maximum experience level a class can obtain is level 20, however they can gain up to 22 additional levels through equipment. Press C to see your current level. Ignore equipment level for now though, if you've only just started. Once you start upgrading shadow gear, it'll increase. From level 10 onwards, you'll need to use Uberworld portals to fight higher level enemies. If you're in a club, they'll most likely already have some for you to use, otherwise you'll have to craft one yourself at a builder's workbench. It is much easier though to be part of a club and just use theirs. Uber portals go up to Uber 6, but each need a higher level to enter. However, you'll earn more experience and find higher level items in the higher Uber worlds, commonly finding resplendent gear and shadow level 1s in Uber 6 and the occasional shadow level 2 or potentially even shadow level 3. You'll never find endgame gear in these worlds though, and that's what forging is for. I'll fully explain this in the forging video I plan to do. One of your quests at one point will be to join a club. You can either make your own by crafting a club card at a builder's crafting bench, however I extremely recommend joining a club by getting invited from a club officer. Our club is always looking for new recruits to help out, so if you stop by my Twitch channel when I'm streaming Trove, just ask for an invite. You also have a quest at one point to gather Radiant Shards, which will require you to be part of a club that has a sky portal. Again, if you're in a club, they'll most likely have one, otherwise you'll have to build one for your own club world. Go into the sky portal and within the sky realm, activate the towers and collect as many Radiant Shards as you can. You also need to do a quest for a shadow tower at one point. These can be opened up with a shadow portal which can only be placed in club worlds. Seriously, just join a club, it's worth it. Club communities usually like to help out their players, so don't feel intimidated. You also need to craft a shadow key in an adventurer's workbench, and for this you'll need some shadow shards and some shadow gems. Now both of these can be obtained in Uber 1 to 5 adventure worlds, and shards are obtained by killing the 1-star bosses in small towers and big towers, and the 3-star bosses you will get gems for by killing the 3-star bosses in the big dungeons, the big castle dungeons, but only the 3-star boss in there. Other than that, the first floor of the dungeon is the Spike Walker. He only requires one shadow key to open. He is a Uber 1 boss, which means the average level is level 10. However, shadow towers are meant for 10 players, so either 10 players at level 10 will probably be able to handle him, or if you manage to find one high level player to help you through your first tower, they'd be able to clear it out pretty much instantly if they're maxed out in their gear. So see if you can find somebody to help you out. That would make it very easy for you to complete that objective, until you're powerful. Thank you very much for watching this video. There's much more to explain about Trove, and I'll be covering many subjects such as forging equipment, forging rings, your allies, how mastery levels work, but I'll be covering those subjects over the course of the near future when I can make the videos. So thank you for watching, this has been Jason0905 and I will see you around.